Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Running left, it's Mixon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. On 2nd and 9. Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. Burrow on 3rd down. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2nd and 5 now. Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4.
Holding.
And this looks like it's going to be holding.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
I would describe the way that he's played today as mature. He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. Down to the 42, second down. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So they convert on fourth. And now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That escapes the sack. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Burrow looking to pass. He completes it to Boyd. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Hardman to return. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. That makes third down a lot more interesting.
It certainly does. How about the example of situational football there and his ability to think the play through? Second and short, not anticipating a passing play, sold out and made a great tackle, which brings up third down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. 6 yards left on second down. Now Mahomes. Slant route, that's complete to Travis Kelce. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Gray. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Now it's Mahomes again. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short the line to gain. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 38, Burrow. He finds his man complete. It's Boyd. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a first down as well. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here over 20 yards.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And able to get this to the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Burrow will throw. And now here is another interception. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. This big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And they'll work this down inside the 30. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 2nd and 12, Burrow. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. On 3rd down, Burrow. And he's got Hurst as tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. And Burrow going to throw again. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. He finds his running back, Mixon. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Again, it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On 2nd and inches, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To the air again, Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A beautiful fake. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now Edwards-Helaire, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 11. A minute 37 remaining. This crowd has stayed with them throughout, but they need 2 late scores to advance in these playoffs as they've got a first down. Throwing, Burrow. Connecting with Mixon. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. To throw, Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down. Here's Burrow. Complete to Boyd. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down. Now Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to let the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. Burrow. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Burrow. Over the middle. That's caught by Chase. A final shot now for Burrow. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.